Key, and I'm a student here at Full Sail University, and this is a little self-reflection video I put together to track my progress here at Full Sail and also in my Intro to Media Communications course. By first saying there's so much more that goes into content creation than I initially expected. You must be very intentional in your creative process, all while learning new software, new strategies, new techniques, and new platforms. It's just very important to give yourself the time and opportunity to experiment and still have fun. Second, I noticed the importance of time management and deadlines. Both are vital to your success. Your work and your work ethic must be extremely organized and, just as I mentioned, intentional, all of which is a reflection of your professionalism and your quality of work. If I could redo this month over again, I would really go back and perfect my home and work-life balance, meaning I would just really want to enforce the specific times that I set aside in my planner, in my calendar, to do classwork or to work on content. I feel like it's really important to give yourself time to experiment, to learn, and create, and know when that time is. And if that means declining on offers you get from family and friends, if that means stopping housework or stopping a task that's taking too long to go to your work because it's that specific time. So that's basically what I'm trying to implement into my daily life as of right now. Developing my plan, I actually came across a YouTube video which was titled Work-Life Balance for Creators, and it really just had a lot of helpful tips and strategies that help people still have a family life, yet still have time to do their work and be creative, especially if they are working from home, or especially if they have a remote job that requires them to have self-discipline and self-motivation when it comes time to plan out your day and what hours of the day you're going to actually commit to work. In the video, it was suggested to prioritize, to be very clear on what must happen first. For example, in this day, I must complete X, Y, and Z, no exceptions. However, after I complete X, Y, and Z, if there's time to move on to A and B, that's fine, but I must prioritize completing the task X, Y, and Z first. And I just felt like that really helped me to be clear on what must happen today, what must happen first, and really devote my time and energy to doing those things first, especially as a content creator, because it can get lengthy, you can make errors, you can be learning something new, and if you don't work on that first, you might run out of time and not meet your deadline. Next, I want to reference the book The One Thing by Gary Keller, basically saying what is the one thing in your life. By doing so, everything becomes easier or unnecessary. So basically, what is the one thing that if you implement this into your day or your life, a lot of things you're doing become easier, or you don't even need to do them at all. It completely would eliminate a lot of things that you're doing. And for me, that was pre-prep. So I need to pre-prep for my day. As a mom, I need to pre-prep my children for their day, the following day, pre-prep lunches and meals as I go. Maybe while I'm creating one meal, I could be prepping for the next meal I know I'm going to make. That way, when it comes time to prioritize in my day and I'm working on something that is top priority, I have shortcuts. I have taken a couple shortcuts to keep myself from having to stop doing that or stop working on something that is, in fact, a top priority in my day as well. My overall plan is to basically focus on the most important priorities in my day first, and to be very intentional so that I'm not just doing stuff all day. I'm actually prioritizing first, then doing necessities, and then doing anything additional last after I've covered all of the most important aspects of my day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.